Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners. Oh, UV.
Okay.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
And hello, everybody, and welcome back to another RSG Wednesday night stream here on this Hump Day, the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. What is up, skewers? What is going on? Let's hear you out in chat. Let's get this shit started. Whip out your pickles, stroke your Wookiees, eat your porgs, slap your fins. Solve world peace. Whatever it is you need to do, get hyped. Let's go. Let's go, skewers. Lock it up. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let me see you in chat. Let's get this show started. Welcome to the Wednesday night stream here on this hump day. I am, of course, your host with the most and the most brain damage, Ranger J 1999. Joining me as always, you've got the sexy Buddha, the harem owner, the lightsaber builder himself, Sir Loki.
Good evening, everybody.
I get nervous when it's easy.
Thank you, XO. You just cheered. Thank you for that. Right in the middle of Loki's introduction. I'm sorry, Sir Loki. I did. Would you like to say?
All right, man. Thank you, XO.
Yes, thank you, XO, for that. We'll get into how you can do those fun little scenes and stuff. Also joining us all the way out from the Midwest. He's been farming corn and all kinds of good things. It's Farmer Finn. Yeah.
This winter be pretty tough on them crops.
I'll tell you what, there, Farmer Finn. You got a good crop going this year. What do you think about?
Nah, I wish there ain't no crops growing right now. It's just ice and ice.
That's right. Karma let him out, and he's out there farming, growing down them beans and corn and soybeans and all that good stuff. Boy, we're glad to have him here.
Well, down here in the South, we do have to do one thing in particular. On this day of every day, we got to wish that McVenom a happy birthday.
I know, right? That's what I was waiting for, is to wish McVenom a very, very happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It is McVenom's birthday today. She celebrated early last night on Don't Starve. So
She's turning 21 again for the time. So, happy 21st birthday,
McVenom. 21-year-old woman.
Like, there were so many panties. I got a bunch of panties. I was like, stop saying that word. I hate it.
There you go, XO, with the panty raid from McVenom. There you go. Happy birthday, McVenom. So there's no shout out word of the day, but let's get some McVenoms and happy birthday in the chat to let McVenom know that although she no longer plays SWGOH, we still love her. She's always in our thoughts, and of course she's part of the RSG history. So let's get those going, and let's get some McVenom happy birthdays, so she knows that we still miss her, we still love her, and she's always welcome here anytime she decides to come back, even just to hang out, not to know anything about the game. We just love having McVenom here whenever we can. But she's busy celebrating her birthday, which is what she should be doing, and not hanging around with us potato heads. All right, so you just saw there, we've had some bits play already. If you'd like to have fun with us while we're streaming, all you need to do is you can use Stream Elements. You can either just donate, or you can get bits over on Twitch. We've done it many times. We've had miraculously a hype train on Twitch at the same time that we're on YouTube doing this, and there's all kinds of funny little sound bites and bits and stuff that you can do while we're streaming that you can play and have fun with and interact with us. If you want to do a direct quote and get our attention, you can use Super Chat. You can do it that way. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. Follow what Finn's doing. Follow what Loki's doing.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Thank you, XO.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I follow yours. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Thank you for the donations of bits, XO. I feel like EXO is going to play a lot of these tonight. I just have this feeling in my gut. And that's what we're going to do tonight, folks. We are here to have some fun. We're going to interact with you because, again, Finn, Loki, we have nothing. Nothing. Nada. There is nothing now.
I wish I could get it to come up.
Well, there you go. McVenom just made an appearance on her birthday, wishing she can find a way to get it to come up. So, thank you, EXO, for the bits again. Wow, as I feared, EXO is really kicking things off, and we're going to get a lot more of those. So anyway, it's another Wednesday night stream, and we're sat here. We'll cover the little bit of information we got, which I'll do here in a moment. But then we're just going to go right into Q&A. So if you have a question you want to pose to us, pop it into chat. Make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement. Finn, are you up and running for Nightbot? I have it ready if you didn't.
I don't have it open, but I can probably get it open here.
Okay. Someone record that.
Yep.
So do that. Okay, you got Nightbot good? Okay. So then you do that. And so get your questions in. Oh no. Really, Loki?
Did it work?
Yes, it worked, Loki. I swear.
Fantastic.
I should never have listened to you on that one. Damn it, Loki. Yeah. That was the one Loki really wanted, so I'm like, okay. God. Jesus. All right, so let's begin. Thank you for the bits, Loki. Nothing like having the blue oyster bar in your brain. Finn, you might fit in there with your nice little farmer costume.
I thought Finn was going to speak Italian because he looks like Mario. That's why.
That's true.
Hold on. I can do that. I can go one step more. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see.
We wait on bated breath here.
There we go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
There it is. Buongiorno, Finn Mario.
It's a me, Finity. I'm here to clean your pipes.
I should play the song.
Well.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I can actually hold on. I got it. Now I can actually do stuff.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Watch. I can actually stand up while streaming now. So I can actually do the run.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me go full cam here so people can see this because they can only see. All right. We're doing this. We're doing it. All right. Let's pin Finn here.
I wonder if I can get a Mario background going. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I need to get a Mario background.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Let me see if I can find a Mario background. Yeah. Loki started this. I just can't stop myself.
Hey, all he did was do the Blue Oyster Club.
I know, and then I can't stop myself because I'm an insane person.
Yeah, well, so there you go. So, but yeah, we're left with antics such as this because goddamn CG hasn't put anything out. For reals. We're just sitting here with our... I'm going to be professional. Can't see what I want to say. So I'm going to read the bit of news that we got today, which is a small little update. If my two lovely panelists would like to interject, by all means, feel free to. But not much going on in the game, but we'll talk about what little bit there is. All right, everybody, calm down. Don't explode with excitement from this scheduled update post that I'm about to read you. So let's get through it here. All right, from our good friends, CG. Good. Yes, thank you, Jedi Knight Jaw, the Emperor Palpatine. Yes, thank you. Oh, yes, good. From the wonderful CG Salacious Be Crumb, He says, hi, Holotable Heroes. Hi, Crumb. He says, today's update changes Moff Gideon and armor's availability along with several bug fixes. Dun, dun, dun. All right, shard shuffle. Here we go, boys. Calm down, Finn. Calm down over there. I see you getting excited. These characters or ships are now available in the following locations. Well, the ship was not a part of it. Okay. Let's see here. Moff Gideon shards are now available to farmable in Cantina 4E. So it's Cantina Farm. This replaces the IG-86 Sentinel Droid shards, which are still farmable from Darkside 2F hard and Lightside 4D hard. The other one is the armor is now available in Chromium packs and shipments. All right. That's the news there. Any thoughts? Okay, moving on. All right, fixes. There's a few fixes here. Fixed an issue with the Triumphant Raid with General Skywalker's General of the 501st, where clone allies could lose health while Skywalker had advanced in certain situations. Fixed the bug with Jango Bounty Hunter's Resolve buff, not ignoring taunts if the character was defeated and revived for the next turn. Fixed an issue with ARC Trooper's Arc Arsenal, where he could be revived without command in some situations. Event. Fixed an issue in the Sith Triumphant Raid where Unbreakable Will did not reduce speed by 10% in the Heroic tier. Event. The Night Sister GC modifier description has been updated to reflect abilities functionality. Event. Fixed an issue with the Dathomir Galactic Challenge Darth Magic modifier with C-3PO, Hermit Yoda, Mon Mothma, and Wat Tambor. Would escape 4 allies were revived in some situations. You know what I didn't see on this, Loki? And we've experienced this firsthand in many situations in the last 3 rounds of GAC. The goddamn dodge mechanic. What the hell is going on with that, dude? Holy Jesus. I've never seen some. I mean, we're known for our dodging here at RSG. It's tradition. But that being said, this took the cake. And it wasn't just us. Poor Heinzie got a taste of it, some other streamers of somehow on defense, the Falcon and the goddamn Imperial TIE Fighter, well, you just couldn't kill them. They were pretty awful. Any thoughts, Loki? Yes? Mario Finn?
That's normal, man.
That's
normal RNG.
That's normal RNG 4 in a row dodges. Okay, sure.
That sounds like the stuff I cleaned out of the pipes.
Dodge?
Mm.
What does Dodge resemble?
We have a skewer named RSG Dodge.
We do. He was playing games the other day. I was on his Twitch channel. Listen, it's a different one that I wasn't aware of. So yeah, I mean, that's all we got. This is the news, man. It's just the news. That's all we have. Nothing else has showed up. That's all we got. Great. The armor and Gideon are farmable.
I mean, the packs worry me. Honestly, I'll be honest with you.
Well, let's talk about the packs then.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to say about the packs?
I was just gonna say that it's I feel like something big's coming.
Well, you know, Galactic Conquest is around the corner, so that's a thing. But
I mean, they have the Legacy of Mandalore pack.
Yeah, I didn't understand. All right, hold on.
CG.
Yeah.
I have never prayed to you before. I have no tongue for it. No one, not even you, will remember if we won or if we lost. If we were good players or bad. No. What matters is few teams beat many. That's what's important. GAC battles please you, CG. Then grant me one request. Grant me a victory! And if you don't, then the hell with you!
I feel that we should make that a higher dollar amount, Loki. God damn it. Thank you for the donation there, Yuta. Oh boy. All right, let's start with this Legacy of Mandalore pack. It's got all the Mandos, $12.50. You get a chance at any of those. Between 10 and 330 shards. The other ones were mainly gear. Some of them are okay.
You get 3 of them though. It says you get 3 per pull.
Right, but what are the chances you get Sabine, Gar Suxton, and I'm just dressed in white and pretend to be a Mando characters? I'm serious.
You really want armor, right? You buy this pack because you want armor, right?
Right, but what
is why you're forgetting.
That is not why I failed Jedi Knight John. Not, damn it. Tell me I failed Yoda. I'll kick your ass. As you were saying, Loki.
No, I was saying that they threw the armor in there really quick. I'm just worried because they put these tunes in there for some reason.
What do you think it is?
I smell a tune coming.
What do you smell?
It's gonna need them.
What do you smell? What do you think?
I don't know.
What? Give me an idea of what you're thinking, man.
I think we're gonna need all these tunes for something.
Oh boy! Don't say that.
Why would they do it?
Well, I mean, maybe because you need them for the awful Galactic Challenge, where you get to use bonus for Mandalorians. There's that.
Yeah, but that Galactic Challenge is done tonight, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's
you got 5 hours to do it, and they just dropped the pack at 3:30 my time.
Yeah, but 4 of the next 7 of the Galactic Challenges are Mandalorian.
Possibly.
Do you think they're just trying to get people to get more of the Mando since they put so many of the Mando as part of the requirements out of the next 7?
It's
Or do you think they're going to go something like a big event? So when you say big event, you think a character related event. Are you thinking something like Bo-Katan or something?
Yeah, I'm thinking a legendary. I'm thinking you're gonna need all these dudes for something. They've been pimping this pack. Well, not this pack, but they've been pimping a lot of Mando packs. Mm-hmm. Last month we had the one for that was the one with Cara Dune. It was a bunch of light side.
No, God, please, no,
Hold on.
No.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah.
No.
As soon as you started mentioning another character, Ko no Bonaga said no. He said no, and more no's there, Loki. Thank you for the bits there, Ko no Bonaga. I'm on the fence on this. For me, when I first looked at that stuff, it was more about the Galactic Challenges and how many times you have to use Mandalorian in there. And not just the Mandalorians, but Mandalorian feats now. It's not just you need Beskar Mando like it was previously. It's now Mandalorians, period. So that's where I thought. But you think that it's going to be a character. Finn, what do you think? So Loki thinks a legendary character, something along those lines that you're going to need this for. It's why this pack's there. I think it's because the Galactic Challenges. What do you think? I'm sorry.
I have no clue what's going on in the game.
Mario Finn. I should have.
I haven't been around for the last 3 weeks. I have no clue what the hell is going on in the game, and it looks like nothing has been going on. So I think it's going to result in absolutely nothing.
Okay, so Mario Finn is busy in the drains and has lost all contact with humanity.
Mm-hmm. What did I miss? I don't feel like I've missed anything in the 3 weeks I was gone. I don't think I've missed a single thing in this game. So they threw out a pack. I'm going to guess it has nothing special to do with anything.
You'd be
just
correct.
The rest of their new content that they put out in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, you'd be right. Yeah, it's not much there. Stuff. The other thing you missed is that there's 2 new characters, Finn. Well, there's one that since the armor. But now they made Gideon Farm.
Oh, I was here for the armor.
Yeah. But so the other thing is, though, in the Galactic Challenges, instead of it used to being just you needed Beskar Mando, you have to use the entire Mandalorian squad of some sort.
Okay.
That's what we're debating. Do we think that this new pack in the store for $12.50 that has all the Mando characters that you might get a chance at, do we think it's for Galactic Challenges since they're needed, or do you think...
No, it's just because they introduced a new faction tag.
It could be for that, too.
I don't think it has anything to do with anything. It's just they threw in a pack. They're trying to get you to spend money.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't think it has anything to do with anything.
Yeah, pretty much. So
we haven't seen the Galactic Conquest maybe, but I doubt it. I think it's think it's just a way to capitalize on the fact that they just released Mandalorians.
Mm-hmm.
The tag, I should say.
Go on.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here first. Finn don't care.
He don't care.
Mm-mm.
He's all about that farming. He's about that farming, yo. He's about that good farming. But yeah, other than that, folks, that is all we got to discuss. I mean, we're still sitting here in limbo about a lot of stuff. We're still in limbo about Galactic Conquest. It's about to be Galactic Conquests, that kind of stuff. But yeah, nothing is going on at all. It's pretty awful. So, I mean, your guess is as good as ours.
When I only had one baby, he said the next time it'd be just a tip, and he lied. We ended up with it. We ended up with two babies.
We ended up with two babies. Thank you, Jedi Night Job, for the 126 bits. Boy, I tell you, Farmer Finn, that's a good little skit right there, boy. That just makes you want to grow some corn. And Finn's muted.
Oh no, I'm not muted. I'm just not saying anything. This is how McVenom kills you.
You're already going to die from her hands, so why not just give in and just have some fun with it before you
No. I'd rather just die from her hands than like a gunshot. You can make it worse. There are ways to make it worse. I don't want to make it worse.
You don't want to make it worse than it already is, which is a death that's already
pretty bad.
Pre-planned.
Yeah, it's already pretty bad. I don't want to make it worse.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. So anyway, moving on. That's right, but I saw Finn crack corn and I don't care. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, well, what we're gonna do is like we have been doing. That's all we have left to talk about, guys. As we said, there is not a damn thing going on in this game, and I mean it. There is. We just finished 3v3 GAC, so there's that. But we got nothing else, so we're waiting
bye,
for
everyone.
5. Yeah. I guess we'll just do some Q&A. Serious, man. There is literally, that's all. I mean, we're kind of in limbo here. I mean, we talked about it before where, the beginning of the year it's always slow and then they pick it up, but
we only had one question, and the one question was from NR Wilson asking why a Mandalorian faction pack. So we already answered that. So we literally have no questions. So we're done.
Well, I don't know. You guys talk.
We can talk. No, we can talk about one thing. We missed one thing. It was the
came Kylo out over thing?
The weekend. They came
Kylo
out over the
soloing the raid thing.
He's not soloing the raid,
one.
Man. It's
Solo.
phase 1.
Yeah, phase 1 of the raid. Sorry.
But they made it a point to come out over the weekend with it. So there's definitely something coming down the pipeline. And the issue I see with it is, are they going to buff phase 1 or are they going to nerf SLKR completely?
I hope that's not.
That's the
They're
issue.
probably going to nerf Slacker. But potentially against just the raid. They've done similar things before. Where there's like a raid.
Yeah, but now the problem is what are you going to use in phase 2 and 3? Right? That's the issue.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, the Vader
they
team
don't care. Spend more money, but get some more teams.
Well, the reason is because they introduced a new character, the armor, that allows that to happen. But it's only if you have the armor that you can do it. Really.
No, phase 1 doesn't have the armor in it. It's the it's just SLKR, Thrawn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind. I'm thinking phase 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So.
If only they tested the content before it was released.
What do you mean, Finn?
I mean, I feel like the armor was an exception where somehow it didn't get tested properly and allowed for this to happen somewhere.
So you're saying, Finn, if I get this correct, that if they had some kind of way to test content before they released it to see maybe if these things might happen, that would be something beneficial to the game and to us as players?
I think so.
All right. No sarcasm here whatsoever.
Potentially, it would be really interesting if they managed to create a different game mode, where you could just test things against other people, against other content. I don't know. Since we're just playing around with the idea, and I miss being a kid, we'll just call it a sandbox. But so just for the sake of argument, it would be pretty neat to have a sandbox where you could face other accounts or practice on like phases of the raid. I'm just thinking back to my childhood. When we used to have fun in the sandbox. Like it seems like this could be an innovative concept for this game. I've never seen it anywhere else.
Right.
So SWGOH could be like the first to market with this whole like sandbox concept.
Sure.
Allowing players to be able to test and play around. I mean, this is serious business. I mean, this isn't a game, so we can't joke around. So it would be interesting to see if they could do something like that and manage to implement it.
Go on.
Yeah.
All right. Any thoughts on that, Loki? Sandbox mode, testing, any of that stuff?
No, they're not going to do it. I'm not even gonna worry about it anymore. They won't even give us ship loadouts, man.
No, man, we're not getting ship loadouts either. Well, we need more ships. I'm still convinced we're gonna get the year of the ship here, but we're halfway through February. The only thing we've gotten is an announcement of Galactic Conquest, which is sometime in the future, and we've gotten one character, which is the Armorer. All right, I get it. You're on a vacation from December 14th to the beginning of January, so
there's nothing wrong with that.
Sure. Again, no sarcasm. So anyway.
Actually, that one has no sarcasm considering I did the exact same thing. I can't put sarcasm on that one. It was basically me. I was gone from like the middle of December until like the end of January. I'm like back now, finally, with streams. So yeah, no sarcasm on that one. That was me.
If you guys thought that Affinity was a part of CG, it's been proven now with the vacation time.
I have the same vacation schedule as CG.
No, Durg, Infinity is still not on vacation. Well, are you still on vacation? You're not on vacation anymore, are you?
No, I'm not on vacation now. I'm making like random trips, but I'm not really on like time off or anything.
Yeah, there you go. So see, there you go. He's moved. He's in his new place. Everything's good. He's making.
That's to finish all the setup and everything, but yeah, that's all part of the stream now.
And the cool thing is, not only is he cooking tater tots, but you can see from his attire that he is, well, he's actually growing them. I mean, that's got.
I grew them taters and some sorghum.
You sure did there, Finn, boy. I tell you what, them some good taters right there, boy. That's some good stuff, boy. That's pretty good. All right. So go ahead and get your questions in. We're just kind of just, we're shooting the breeze. We're just chilling, doing our thing, hanging out with you guys, having fun, that sort of stuff. But if you do have any questions, go ahead and get those in. We'll have a Q&A session tonight. Now, after this stream, I will be on the Escape podcast with the Nev as we cover the GAC Center. So if you guys want to check that out, that'll be at 10:30 Eastern over on the Escape podcast. You guys can check that out. It's a lot of fun. Is there anything else? No, just get your questions in. It's pretty simple. Remember, the format for questions is pretty simple, too. If you have a question you want to pose to us, all you need to do is put your question in the chat, but make sure, since we are using Nightbot, we have to have the filtering word so that we can see your question. It should be the first thing that we see. If you have a question, is the actual word question. You can see there's examples of that in the chat. So go ahead and pop those on, and then we will go ahead and address those, and we will get those answered as quickly as humanly possible. All right. So we'll give that a little bit of time. As I'm kind of stalling here.
We have questions.
Yeah, we do, but I'm just giving you a little time to get yourself.
No, I had the questions up.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
Yeah, I had the questions up earlier when you asked about Nightbot.
Oh, okay. I was just giving you some time there, Finn.
All right. The first question, Buzzsaw. Why did GOTB still suck so bad? Because CG's still on vacation and hasn't had time to fix it.
Well, I don't. Last I GOTB,
it was broken on it. Everything.
Pretty much, like always.
I mean, phase 1
it sucks because you can't auto it. That's why it sucks.
Yeah, it takes forever for one.
Well, you can. You just get 0.
Yeah.
Which in Lightside GOTB, a lot of people get a 0 anyway. So I mean, it's really no different.
I mean, for me, Lightside GOTB is basically turned into phase 1, phase 2, no problems. Phase 3 gets wonky, and then I ain't sniffing shit for phase 4. So there's that. So it's gotten better in the first 2 phases, but after that, boy oh boy, it's not good. It's not a good thing. No, it's pretty rough actually. But we're still, no one's even close to sniffing beating that shit yet because, as previously mentioned, we don't have enough GP. And if all we're getting is the armor so far this year, that's not helping our chances of being able to do someone actually, finally, defeating said light side TB. So, now we are in higher level guilds, so we have a bit higher roster. I can see people that have lower end rosters that go into light side TB and just absolutely hating it. I mean, hating it. So I totally get it, folks. If you really hate light side TB, I ain't going to defend it, but I have to be honest with the upper guilds that it's gotten a little bit easier to get things done. So, all right, let's go to the next question.
Okay. So next question from Hadriel. Question: when farming mod slicing materials, is it more efficient to buy from the shipments or use the 100 crystal refresh?
So say that one more time.
What's more efficient when farming mod slicing materials, the 100 crystal refresh or buying from shipments?
I think you just buy them.
Yeah. I'm going to go with that.
Aren't there stores where you can buy it without using crystals, though?
Yeah, the GAC store.
I mean,
GAC.
I would spend the GAC currency on that. I mean, when you're saying buying from shipments, I'm not talking about, because it is available for crystals too. I would avoid using crystals.
No, because if you so what he's saying is does he want to refresh it and get the mats, or just buy them straight up for crystals? So I would buy them straight up for crystals.
I would just buy them for GAC. I wouldn't spend any crystals, is what I'm saying. I don't think they're worth the crystals, are they?
No, but that wasn't his question. His question is, if he's going to do it, does he refresh with crystals or buy them with crystals?
Pick one or the other. Okay. I would just say neither, but yeah. Okay, I guess neither is not an option. So yeah. So shipments.
I would farm mods over getting the mats, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're going to refresh your mod energy, do it so you can farm mods. Don't do it to pull mats.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Kenpachi. Question. Moff Gideon is now farmable in Cantina. Weren't new tunes supposed to have a limited time bonus drop rate? No.
No.
When they come in, they're just regular drop rate.
Mm-hmm.
We just had so if you're thinking about what happened the last time, it was because they introduced the Mandalorian event so quickly to the other stuff that they gave bonuses for it. But that was specific because they released all the characters so close to the Mandalorian, the legendary Mandalorian. So, Utah question: what type of nod do you think the armorer will be on? What?
No, do you mean?
I don't know if that's a typo. I don't understand.
What kind of node the armor will be on?
Oh, node. It said nod. Okay, it was a typo. What type of node do you think the armor will... I'm like, what? Wait, nod? What? A node.
Kind of... What the hell?
It says nod. I'm like, what the...
I'm having flashbacks.
What type of nod? Wait, what?
I'm having flashbacks of the buttsock.
But this actually says nod. It's not me like reading it incorrectly. It literally says, what type of nod do you think the armor will be on? Yeah, I think it's gonna be learn how to read. Do you want me to learn how to read your typo?
Snap!
Awful.
Get into some fighting words there, boy. I tell you.
I think it's gonna be fleet energy.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if that was what happened. give it the old nod there.
Yes, Finn always lacked common sense, Darth Revan. This is nothing new. It's just you guys haven't seen me in a month, so you guys have forgotten. But Finn has no common sense.
No.
No, that's why you blame Finn. Finn has no comments.
Give him the old nod.
Darth Scion, question for Finn. If you as a free-to-play player, what is the one thing you would like CG to change to make the game more fun for those players? There's nothing they can do now. Flat out. There's nothing they can do for free-to-play that will make the game any more fun. They have shifted the entire game basis to being able to spend very rapidly for every new thing, and they've increased the cost in order to get things to a higher level, which we see now with Galactic Legends, with the Relic requirements, and even the challenge tier of Rancor requiring Relic tiers, which is going to make everything difficult for any free-to-play. So honestly, a free-to-play player, if they're looking for fun in the game, they have to make the fun themselves. That's pretty much it. The game is at the point where it is now a design money sink. So either you're having fun without spending, or you're having fun with spending, or you're not having fun and you're still playing for whatever reason. So that's pretty much it.
I can't argue because there's nothing for me to argue with.
Yeah, I mean, the only free-to-play that are even close to competing are those that are getting like first in Arena and Fleet, right?
Yeah.
But the problem for them is that a lot of them are cashing in on crystals that they accumulated back in the day when free-to-play were able to accumulate them, and you were able to do that. The cost in order to keep up now is even more expensive. So very soon, those players are also going to start getting phased out because of the cost required for the Galactic Legends and the Relic requirements, and who knows what else with the new content with raids and stuff. So they're eventually going to start phasing all the free-to-play out, and either like high competitive is going to require money, which is common with a lot of mobile games. So it's not really unusual. It's just the way it is. EXO question: does Finn prefer good karma or bad karma? Good karma.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not surprisingly, probably based on how you're asking the question and your general context, Finn is a sucker for the good girl. It's true. So yeah, good karma, 100%. Drucifer, question: what is the optimal Imperial Trooper team now that Piet and Gideon are available?
It's not with Gideon. It is still Piet. Veers lead Stark, Piet. I like range and Death Trooper. That team is explosive. It's dynamite. I dig it, man. It is super creamy.
There you go. Nathan H, question: is a porg in the hand worth two in the bush? Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Mm-hmm. Nathan H, question: is it difficult to be Jedi Master Luke with Ewoks? Yes. Answer is yes. Vormax, question: say three things CG could do or implement to make money while making the game better and more enjoyable for the player base.
Is that directed toward you or just us in general?
Just in general. It's just new content.
Yeah, it's this content.
New content is what gets players to play. Like, even look at what's happening with Challenge Rancor right now. My gripe with Challenge Rancor is that it has a relic limit, so a lot of people can't participate, which I think is just stupid. They should just make it so everyone can participate, and if your relics aren't high enough, you're just gonna fail. But let them go in and fail. But there's a lot of people that spent in order to work on specific teams in order to help their guild to get the phases down. So new content is going to challenge people to go against the competition and then spend. And if you can utilize some of the lesser developed characters, that's how you make your money. So just new game modes. It's not that hard.
And blame Finn.
Well, yeah, that happens. Darsai 1972, question for the panel. Glad or mad Gideon is in Cantina? I'm super happy as I can farm him quickly without sacrificing too much for my relics. I think it's a good thing. We haven't had a Cantina character in a while, so I'm happy.
And I blame Finn.
Loki, you already have Gideon, right? So
yeah, I'm already happy.
Yeah, There you go. Loki. Loki's always happy.
He's very happy.
Nathan H. Is it difficult to farm scoundrels in a cantina? It's very easy. They all hang out there.
That's right.
Fatality V2 question. How do you think CG will tackle the challenge pit and SLKR issue?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think they need to do anything, but...
No, they don't want a character soloing a phase.
But, I mean, it
doesn't matter if it's a Galactic Legend. They don't want a character soloing a phase, so that's pretty much what they're trying to avoid.
Yeah, but
I think they're going to change one of his abilities to have a different effect in a raid versus in arena.
Well, the problem is that CG doesn't understand that. Okay, so phase 1 is easy to solo, even though the raid's been out for 2 months now. You know, people are figuring it out, and that's only But phase 2, 3, and especially phase 4, you got to have the homies there with you to complete that. It's not like you got no shot of, you got to be coordinated. So, all right, you cleared phase 1, but you can't handle 2, 3, and 4. You ain't getting a damn thing. So I don't understand why they're up in arms about this one, if they are up in arms about it. So it makes no sense to me.
I don't know how they fix it, man. Honestly, I don't know how they fix it without I don't know how they fix it without like nerfing SLKR completely. They have to buff the pigs. If they do that, then that's fine. There's already other teams you can use in phase 1 to get like 20 or 30%, and I'm okay with that. If they buff the pig, but they have to be careful when they buff the pigs too, because then it's the other non-Galactic Legend teams that you use in phase 1 that will suffer.
Yeah.
Can't you just nerf Siphon?
Do you guys understand how the solo works? Do you guys? There's actually a mechanic behind it. It's actually ingenious. I forgot the dude's name. It's Peter something or other on YouTube, but he put out this video, and basically what you do is you reduce Kylo's. You basically stack the raid buff on Kylo so he does 1 damage. This is exactly what you do, and then you get a bunch of siphons. Yeah, Peter Morgan, thank you, Knight Templar. So I mean, I got to give that guy a shout out because he sat there and thought about this thing. I mean, genius. But he exploited what is supposed to weaken your Galactic Legend, and he exploited that and figured out the way to solo it. Because what you do is you keep gathering siphon, or I'm sorry, you keep doing basics on the pig on the raid boss to reduce Kylo Ren's damage, SLKR's damage to like 1 or 6 or something like that. And then you keep siphoning and attacking the side tunes to charge your ultimate and to gather a bunch of siphons. Okay. Then when you get to like Enrage 3 or Enrage 4 counter or something like that, you start doing your swipe and your ultimates because you have like 1,300 siphon stacks. SLKR basically does like 6 million damage once you start ramping them up. So in about 2 or 3 turns, you can solo the boss pig right away. And what CG wanted to do is nerf the Galactic Legends. And yeah, it does that. But the problem is you ramp up so high with SLKR that he gets all of his damage back plus an additional 6 or 8 million damage on top of it because you have so much siphon going on. The reason I say is they have to be careful with it is because you need SLKR for phases 2 and 3. There's no, you can't do this mechanic in phase 2 and 3 and SLKR can get like 20 or 30%, but that's with really good mods. That's with armor or some equivalent like Wat Tambor or something like that. But that's what I'm worried about is you have all these guilds, you have strategies already established, and it's just going to totally this is the second time now they're going to screw up the raid because we had teams already made and then they did an adjustment and then we had to figure out other teams and then now there's going to be a big, again, if they nerf SLKR, but if they buff the pigs, I think that's the lesser of 2 evils. And how do they buff the pigs? I have no clue, because you're essentially, CG wrote the code in there to nerf the GL damage. And yes, that's working as intended, but the siphon effect is working too well after that. And if they nerf the siphon ability, then SLKR is useless in the rest of the raid, is the issue. So I have no idea how they're going to fix this, unless they buff the pigs. But then if you, sorry, my camera turned off. But if you buff the pigs, then the other non-galactic legend teams are going to suffer, like the Vader counter, the Padme one. There's a lot of non-GL teams you can use, but they have to be really careful with it, is all I'm trying to say.
All right.
There you go. Let's see. Okay, how about here? Dr. Feelgood, question, why is Friend dressed up like he's shooting a commercial for farmersonly.com? Who says I'm not?
Karma.
Ziggler, question, when did Mario join the panel? This evening. Drucifer, question, more statement, but only reason I play is because of the previous investment, not the current content. I can't bear to walk away after spending for so long. Yeah, it's called being pot stuck.
Yeah.
You screw yourself if you don't enjoy something and you continue to think that way. Yeah, it's gonna always be difficult to walk away.
Just do like I do, blame Finn.
What else? 73 question. There's one Relic 8 Jedi consular in the game. What did you do, Finn? It's not me. I have no Relic 8.
Are you sure?
I have no Relic 8.
You sure?
Nathan H. question. How is Grande reacting to the newest developments? He's letting Ranger control his account. That speaks for herself.
Yeah.
Kind of speaks for herself. I'm throwing that out there. So yeah, that's it for questions.
It's a lot of work. So we throw that out there. But Finn, we got him back-to-back Kyber. No fluff, just straight Kyber. We did it, Finn. We did a great job. We got the Kyber. All right. Well, that's all the questions. I mean, if you guys want to anything else there, but I mean, we're at this point in the game where we're waiting for the big announcements and stuff, and so your guys' guess is as good as ours. What's coming now? Will something come out? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I just honestly don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to say anymore. I learned by watching you. I am at a complete loss as my compatriots are. It's like, what's coming? But we do know that we need content. We need it. We needs it. All right. We need content because we've been talking about the same bullshit for the last couple months. The only thing we've had to talk about is the raid, and then we got the armorer, and then they announced Galactic Conquest. That's been about it. Love to give you guys longer streams, but I mean, there's you can tell by your guys' questions. We're kind of at a standstill, just like you guys are. We're waiting on bated breath on what's going to be the next big thing. Now, once we get it, then we can get in depth and have longer streams. But I mean, we do other content with you guys as well. I mean, we stream tons of other stuff, but this purpose of this stream is to break down the latest and greatest in Star Wars Galaxy heroes. The lunch stream is about having fun and being silly and answering questions that come in and just interact with you guys. GAC is about GAC and showing the different teams and things of that nature. Jedi Academy is our straight Q&A show. This is the new show. This is where we break down everything. This is where we give you our opinions. This is where they take out stuff and then we take it and give you our thoughts on characters and things of that nature. But we've had nothing to work on, so I mean, I throw my hands up. I don't know what to tell you guys. We're doing the best we can, but there's only so much we can cover when there's not anything to cover. I mean, it's pretty thin out there right now. I think Knights Templar just threw a question in there. Finn, do you see that one?
You want me to refresh? Hold on, let me see.
See if
it might
there's
be
any...
more than if I refresh.
Yeah.
There's a few more if we're continuing.
Yeah, we'll do a couple more and then we'll call it.
Nathan H. Question: Is Grande Patron and Thane good for business? Grande, yes. Thane, no. Darth Revan.
Smack! Oh,
Question.
fight!
Statements: Nerfing Siphon won't hurt. Oh, so from Darth Revan, he's saying nerfing Siphon won't hurt Slacker in the raid if they made it so that you can't gain Siphon stacks from the ads, so the pigs and the door. So what do you think of that, Loki? If you just make it so Siphon doesn't work off the ads?
I mean,
does that affect the other phases?
No, I mean it really wouldn't, but I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I don't know, because that's just kind of weird. Like, why couldn't you get siphons off the ads? I mean, that's basically a nerf.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get it. It'll still be good in phases 2 and 3. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, the door or the door panel is completely different than the side pigs, right? That's you're just kind of making an exception or something like that. I don't know what they do, honestly. I'm just kind of worried.
Okay. Next question, Elliot Worsfold. Question: Any thoughts on the Phoenix Pack stat of mine? I haven't seen Phoenix Pack stat of mine.
I haven't seen anything like that either.
Yeah, there's a Phoenix Pack coming, which is interesting. I don't know why they're doing it, but it's in the data mine.
Okay. Yeah, I saw a bunch of packs. I don't remember Phoenix. I saw a bunch of Rebel and stuff. Oh, okay. Knights Templar question: Is there any tunes from Star Wars Rebels we are missing?
Yes.
You would like to see added to the game?
The
same one we've mentioned like 800 times.
Which one is that?
Hondo.
Hondo's one, but there's a group that I'd love to see in the game, and that's the Inquisitors. That would buff up. That would buff up the Empire as well with that. So, would love to see it. Will we see it? Just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
And then let's see. Drucifer, question: Did you guys ever think to do an MCU podcast? That's Ranger who goes around everywhere.
Well, yeah, I go to different things, but have we ever considered doing anything for the MCU? I mean, I don't. Do you watch enough MCU for us to even do something like that?
Probably not.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I haven't done anything recently, so.
There you go. So let it be written. So let it be done.
I'm bad. What can I tell you?
Finn's been busy with other stuff. He didn't get time for no Marvel. He ain't got no time for no Marvel stuff. But, so maybe down the line when Finn gets settled, maybe we'll do something. I don't know.
Durgan, question: Could the recent news about EA losing the license eventually have anything to do with the extended quiet from CG? No.
No.
Nah.
Well, could it? Yeah, but this is normal CG silence, right?
Yeah.
Basically every year is through the beginning of February, so.
We blame Finn and then we move on.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Nightmare question: How do you like Gas at Relic 8?
Good.
There you go.
Is he really good or is he just good?
He's good, man. He makes all the if you use him in counters, you use him on offense. He's great.
Okay.
Helps you in light side GOTB in the 2v3 or in the gas mission, right? Gas and Ahsoka. So I think it's a solid Relic 8. I'm happy with it.
All right.
I'm gonna relegate Vader tonight. So
all right, there you go.
Be happy with that.
Okay. Well, that's it.
All right. That's it.
You answered Minato's question too. You said, "Can we hear more from Loki, please?" And you just did.
More.
More from Loki.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
More.
Loki, anything more you would like to say?
More.
Minato wants. Okay.
He's saying more. Minato asked to hear more from Loki, so Loki's saying more. There you go.
Christ.
You got exactly what he asked for.
You have done this yourself, Anakin. All right. So, unfortunately, yeah, this is where we at, skewers. But hopefully we get news soon. And, you know, this is not the only stream we do. So there's the lunch stream, and I'll do that Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday with Jedi Academy. We also got D&D coming up. I got the GAC Center I'm doing later on tonight. So there's some good stuff here. So, no Nightmare, not more from Loki. Get out of here. Please run the program again. One more? No? Okay.
I'm assuming they threw in some more questions.
No, they didn't. They're just putting more into their... So, all right. So we're going to do this. We're going to end the stream. Hopefully by next week we've got either something... Characters, more in Galactic Conquest coming up to where we can really start breaking some stuff down for you guys. What I am going to do as well is get ready for the...
Ranger.
Uh-oh. Do we have a boo-boo?
Yeah, your connection is going funky.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Should be okay. How about now? How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Obito had a question too that just came through.
Okay.
A question: what if they just make the ads immune to stun so that Kylo doesn't gain double the mastery? That might screw up other teams though that are trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
That's the balance. Like, how much are you going to stop Supreme Leader Kylo versus affecting the other teams? If you make it so that they're immune to stun, that could affect other combos that you're trying to get through in Phase 1, 2.
I see one from Dexatronics. He says, what is the best raid team to use in Lightside TV? I mean, I think it's just Resistance. That's the one I use. I tested out earlier for the VIPs. I was like, let me try this team with Rey. It didn't go too well. I usually use Rey, Finn, the Purse Brothers, obviously Holdo, and I'll go in with BB-8. I'll usually get 4 for 4. So you get to Phase 3, then it gets just, I don't care who you use, you're going to start getting stomped. Nathan H. is that a reject? What is the meaning of the Death Troopers? What do you mean? What is the meaning of the Death Troopers? What do you mean? They're Death Troopers. They're robotic. They're cyborgs. Nathan H. God. As soon as we say we're going to end the stream, then we start getting bombarded with questions. I got this, Finn. I got this, yo. All right. Finn Minotos is like, what, Finn? What teams are you using for the crank core these days? He's been moving and stuff. You know that. That's cheating.
No, I also don't have teams for it. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, he doesn't have Relic 5s.
They gated it with Relic 5.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nathan H. question, how much wood can an Ewok chuck? If an Ewok could chuck wood. The answer is 42, Nathan H. That's the correct answer. Nightmare question, how's Finn's Galactic Legend farming going? With the which Galactic Legend did he choose to go for? Yeah, you did say that you were going to start working on Galactic Legends, so have you decided on which one you're going to go for?
Once this next GAC is done. Because I need to get Bronzium this next GAC.
Sure.
And then I'll go for it. So right now, I think my plan is to go for Rey, unless the challenge for the American Cancer Society gets filled, and then I'll do Jedi Master Luke.
All right. Jedi Master Luke has been the choice made by Finnadoodle.
No, Rey first, unless
Rey first. Okay, gotcha. Obito, they're called the Savari Brothers. Rangers, no, they're called the Purse Brothers. Cyborgs, whatever you want to call them, for the Kage. Question, Bad Rongo, really? Question, can you hear me meow? You're not Ahsoka. You can't get away with the meow meowness. Just stop it.
No, he's literally asking if you can hear him meow. He's meowing behind his computer.
Is he?
You've seen him. Do you doubt that that's what he's doing?
Well, it depends on how much liquor he's had.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Troopers. Death Troopers. I got my Death Troopers. Dark Troopers. Yeah. Sorry.
Bumlegs, you are correct. Last few times we've launched it, and we haven't even had people attacking.
What the?
You're right.
What the new raid?
Yeah. We don't even have people attacking half the time, and even if we have people attacking, we get halfway through Phase 1 after 2 days. So here, just for you, I'm launching the new Crankcore right now.
Why?
I mean, what else are we gonna do? It's just accumulating the points. Those tokens get maxed
Hey,
out. It doesn't even matter.
talk to Nightmare, and we'll bring in the mercs. We got like a good group.
I
know. You gonna merc it? Do some merking for Finn.
Go get one Relic 5 so you can get rewards, and we'll take it down.
There you go. You just says I have one Relic 5. Well, there you go. But yeah, I mean, in a guild, I mean, like in Finn's guild, they're very casual. I mean, and Finn's point does stand. I mean, you know, if you don't have like the one just Relic 5s, let alone the specific kind of Relic 5s you need to even do this, it is very much gated. So I understand his point. Juice for question: how best to utilize a Relic IG-11? Depends on where you're talking about. Like, how do you best utilize a Relic IG-11? I mean, I like him on the Ray team in 5s. I definitely love him on the Ray team in 3s. Have you been using him in anywhere for TB, Loki? I tried.
Nope.
Yeah, so. All right,
nope.
So I haven't either. I tried. It didn't go too well. But I mean, you talk about, you know, IG-11 and Quill. They're great on Ray's team. My 3s, that team, I don't know how many hells it got. Some didn't even try to attack it. I put that little team in the South Zone in 3s. People had just hair pulling experience trying to beat it if they could. Most did not. So that team works really well. The team that I'm really, you know, talk with the GAC Whisper is Ray, IG, Quill, Bam, and maybe like L3 or Nest. Have fun. Deal with that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Let's see. Fourth Akagi saying, now I'm starting to feel like Finn is the Wanda of his guild. Oh, I don't know about that. He's a Mario. He's a porg lover. He's a fruit snack hoarder. I mean, I don't know about all the Wanda stuff. Nightmare question: could Crankcore be beaten at all if no one used Supreme Letter Color Ren? That's a good question. And you can get some decent scores. I mean, I guess if you just did what, say, Loki, like in our circumstances, if we couldn't use Kylo, but we could use, say, Rey and Luke, but you can still use like Watt in the armor, we can still do pretty well with that, right? Jedi Master
I don't know
teams.
if you're using phase 2 or 3. That's the issue. If you cut SLKR out,
you still have the Vader team for phase 1. You still have
phase
Padme.
1 you can use Vader, and then phase 2 you can use Padme, and then phase 3 I have no clue.
Go Jedi.
Maybe some kind of Jedi Master Luke thing, and then phase 4 is the
Rey team,
the Revan team in phase 4.
Revan team with Malak, that could do very well. You can use the Rey.
No, there's a Revan team with Rey in phase 4, and that one gets like 15 to 20%. Yeah.
Okay, I've been using the Gas team with Gas, Rex 5s, Rey, and who's the other one?
Yeah, I think it's Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, Cam, Hermit Yoda, and Rey in phase 4.
Okay.
And you'll get 20%. So you need 5 to 8, 10 guys to run that, and you're good.
Nathan H says, I prefer phase 5. Okay, you prefer phase 5. There you go. So, all right. Yeah, I got I thought you said Dark Troopers. Yeah, Death Troopers are a different breed. They're just more elite special forces kind of Empire guys. That's strange language they use, so no one else can understand about themselves. I thought you said Dark Troopers. I got that one wrong. Nathan says, I prefer phase 5 or the Night Nurse. Depends on who the Night Nurse is and what kind of mood she's having. I mean, you've got to work the night shifts. You're not going to be in the best moods. Nurses are usually in pretty good moods, but that could lead to horrible, horrible repercussions. Although I don't think if Loki was dealing with the Night Nurse that he would have to deal with those kind of things because he's Loki. Because he's the sexy Buddha.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, see. Finn, on the other hand, would be in his farmer outfit and then bad things would happen. Finn's speechless. Is Finn even there? Okay, we've lost Finn, Loki, just you and me. All right. That's true. Rosario Dawson is the only night nurse. Yes, she was in Daredevil. I wouldn't mind being patched up or Rosario Dawson, Loki. What about you?
No, not at all.
No, yeah, that'd be fine. All right. So I think we've caught up to all the questions. We've got all the statements. We've solved the world's problems, Loki. I think we can call this one done. You can go eat your squid and soup, and Finn can go to bed because he's got the soul of an 83-year-old man, he said. So he's going to change out of his overalls and not be Mario anymore. But yeah, so again, we'll wait to see, guys, what happens for the news. Can Archie make a best tunes to Relic 8 video? What do you think, Loki? You want to record something like that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, we can do that. Let me make a note. Best Relic 8 tunes. Just add that to the list that you guys have best Relic.
After I do Vader tonight, I will actually have 8 tunes. We can do a top 8.
You want to do top 8 or top 5?
Whatever.
Oh. The Elite 8. No, I don't want a Wonga Wonga, and I don't owe you any money. He does not just need flower power. He could eat a mushroom. Give him immortality. I hope I played at a Marvel Seed. Your knowledge and passion would translate well. I mean, I know the MCU. Loki, do you know the MCU very well? I mean, I've read the comics, for Christ's sakes. I mean, I'm well versed in...
Yeah, I mean, you know.
All right, I'll make it.
I don't know. What do they want?
Just to cover Marvel stuff. I guess we can kind of talk about it. Finn doesn't know enough about it, but MCU stuff. I mean, it depends on what you want us to get into, like characters and the TV shows, stuff like that. I mean, we could start doing a podcast, like Christ. Yeah, I mean, I've read all the comics. I'm well versed, up to the, Secret Wars and X-Men, one of my favorite characters. At DC, I'm not as well versed. I mean, I've read some of that stuff. I've read through some of the stuff, but I'm very familiar with Hickman's work, and I grew up with X-Men. I mean, back in the day with Jim Lee, man, he's still one of my favorite artists. I loved his run on Batman. God, that dude draws so badassly. Oh, getting a hiccup. Oh, and it's done. All right, so but we'll cover maybe we'll cover the shows, break down stuff like that. House of M or something like that, and we can cover the MCU. We'll think about it. Let's see what we got coming up. If we're gonna start losing content and there's always guys in here, it's gonna take forever. But also we'll look at it. So, all right. With that, we're gonna say thank you guys again. Thank you to especially all our Patreons. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you to everybody that sponsors us on YouTube. Thank you everybody that has subbed over on Twitch. Thank you for the Loki Harems Needs More Stuff Foundation. That's very much appreciated for Sir Loki, and the Ranger J 1999 Likes Hookers and Blow Foundation. So I'm going to get ready for the GAC Center. Hopefully, galaxyofheroes.gg is updated, man. This is the second week in a row, man. I'm like, oh no, I haven't updated the stats, so it's making it a little bit harder for me to write stuff. But we'll do that. That'll be me and Nav over on the Escape Podcast, and we'll do that show there, and that'll be in roughly about, I think it's 10:30 Eastern that we do that. So it'll be about an hour and a half from now. A little bit less than that, an hour and 20 minutes. And you can see me and Nav, and it's a fun little show. We cover all the weeks. I'm in the Premier League. Loki, you're in the majors, man. You had a pretty good season. 10-2, not bad, right? You finished 10-2 or 9-3? I can't remember.
No, I think it was 9-3.
9-3, yeah. So,
yeah.
So first, Loki's getting his feet wet. The AC thing. Are you having fun with it, Loki? He was Loki. Oh, I lost it.
Oh yeah, I'm having a blast, man.
There you go. Something is going on with OBS. I may have to figure this out. I don't know what the hell the deal is. But anyway, you can check all the stats Nev says he's been lurking. I know you've been lurking, you lurker. So with that, we're going to call it done. So hopefully this time next week, we have a lot of great stuff. Again, thank you to everybody that sponsored us. Don't worry, we've got more RSG content coming up tomorrow with the lunch stream. We'll hang out. We'll do stuff there. Same thing for Friday. Saturday, Jedi Academy. Great Q&A show. We'll bring all the best and brightest of content creators, things of that nature. And then we'll have a big D&D session for you guys Saturday night for all the skewers. And I hope you guys enjoy that. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself, the sexy Buddha, Sir Loki, and Farmer Tan himself, Finity, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you guys next time. And last thing I'm going to say, wash your hands, wash your face, wear your mask, do your social distancing. We're still dealing with coronavirus. Take it seriously. Still killing us in droves. We got to be safe. We got to take it seriously until we all get vaccinated. I ain't even up for vaccination for a while. So it is what it is. But thank you guys for all being in the chat. Thanks to you all for everything that you do. We love you guys. And we'll see you next time.